Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I figured it's going to be fun to come on here and discuss every Bears player this season up to this point. So I'm not going into stats, this is just simply what I think about their game and all that stuff. Now, not every Bears player is on this list. I'm only doing the players that are consistently with Hershey and that have played enough games with Hershey. So you might think of a current Bears player that's not going to be mentioned in this video, and that's because they just have not played enough games with the Bears. And also maybe it's because they might go back down to South Carolina soon. But if they've been with Hershey for most of the year, then they'll be in this video. So we're going to go in order from numbers. And so that means, first of all, we're going with number one goaltender, Garen Bjorklund. So Garen Bjorklund started the season off very well for the Bears. He was one of the best goaltenders in the league early in the season. And then all of a sudden, it just started going downhill for him. So what I have here is I like the guy. I love Bjorklund, but boy, has he been terrible with Hershey for most of this year. And some questions that I have about why he's been awful is maybe he's too small. Is he not being developed the proper way? Like, there's, I think, a few questions that kind of lead me into why has this guy fallen off so much, and what is the issue? I would love to know what the issue is. I think it could be that he's too small, maybe not developed right. Those are just kind of some of the things that I thought of, right away. And so I don't completely know, but that's just kind of what I thought about, if that makes sense. So now going to number two, defenseman Cam Allen. So Cam Allen is a young defenseman. This is his first year with the Bears. He is a Capitals prospect. So what I have here is I like his shot from the blue line. His first goal with the Bears was a slapper from close to the blue line, and it was nice. So what I have is I like his slap shot from the blue line, but I also have that he does need more time to develop, and that's going to come by playing more and just continuing to learn, continuing to do the right things, and he could develop into being a solid AHL player and maybe could play some in the NHL down the line. Moving on to number 5, Ryan Chesley. Now, I don't have much for Ryan Chesley other than I want him just to continue to develop, continue to learn, continue to grow. And when you do these things, that's going to make Washington look at you a little bit more and maybe call you up and give you an opportunity to play in the National Hockey League. So Chesley just has to continue to learn, continue to go out there and play his game, continue to try, continue to work. You can't give up. This guy needs to just continue to play the right way, continue to impress the coaches in Hershey, continue to impress the guys up in Washington. And when you do those things, Washington will probably give you an opportunity in the NHL when you are ready for it. But he's just simply not ready for it right now. Next to number 6, Corey Schoeneman. Now, Corey Schoeneman did not start the year with the Bears. He actually was with the Springfield Thunderbirds, and I saw him this year at Giant Center playing for the Springfield Thunderbirds. I do have a vlog on that game. I actually believe he was one of the starting players, like on the ice to start the game in that vlog, if I'm not mistaken. We traded Corey Schoeneman for, who was it that we traded? We traded Callie Rosen to the Springfield Thunderbirds. That is correct. So we traded Callie Rosen to Springfield, and we got Corey Schoeneman. So what I have here about Corey Schoeneman, this is kind of similar to what I said about Cam Allen, his slap shot. I like it, and I want him just to continue to keep slapping the puck. But I also have said be sharper defensively. The Bears have not been great defensively this year, and it's not necessarily his fault completely. It's just the fact that Callie Rosen was having an amazing start to the season before we traded him, and I just still don't really understand the trade because Corey Schooneman has not really impressed me necessarily this year. I've been a little disappointed with what we've seen out of him. So moving on to number 7, Louis Belpedio. Louis Belpedio is a veteran player. We actually got him from the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. He is a former Lehigh Valley Phantom. I like his defensive game. He brings good veteran leadership. He could definitely be the next captain for the Bears when Aaron Ness retires, which I'm going to assume it's definitely going to be soon. Belpedio is he's a good veteran player. He's a good defender, plays the game the right way. And I don't have much to complain about with Louis Belpedio. I like the guy, and he plays the game the right way. Moving on to number 11, Spencer Smallman. Now, Spencer Smallman is out for the remainder of the season with an injury, which is a little unfortunate because Smallman is a good veteran player who brings good leadership, and he also brings a solid offensive game to the lineup. And it's just really unfortunate that he is out for the remainder of the season. So moving on to number 12, Henrik Rubinski. What I have here is he's a tough guy. He took a few pucks to the face, I think, earlier on in the season. So he's a tough guy. But I like his game all around. But something that I want him to do more is score. He only has 9 goals so far this year, so just want him to continue to score more goals. And that's really all I have. Just continue to score, find ways to score a little bit more. And, I like Rubinski, but I just want him to score a little bit more. Moving on to Eric Matejko, number 13 for the Bears. Now, he is out for the season as well with an injury. I really like Eric Matejko. I actually really liked him before he went down with an injury. He was one of my favorite players before he got hurt. So he's out for the season with the injury. But what I have here, good size. But I just said continue to develop. He didn't play many games. He had 1 goal before he got hurt. He just needs to continue to develop, and he's going to get that next year, hopefully, as long as he doesn't get injured, which I'm hoping he can be healthy next year for the full season, as that'll help his game develop. But I like him, and I think he's going to be a heck of a player when he can fully develop. But it's just unfortunate that his season's over. He's so young. He's a big guy, and I just wish he wasn't hurt and that he could be out there playing for the Bears right now. It's just unfortunate that he's hurt and he's not an option for the Bears right now. So moving on to number 15, Sonny Milano. Yes, I do have Sonny Milano on this list. So what I have here is great speed, plays the game the right way. And I just basically have said continue to do the right things, and you'll find a spot in the NHL next year, whether that's with the Capitals or a different NHL hockey team. So with Sonny Milano, obviously, he did not start the year with the Bears. He was up with the Capitals, played some games, but just wasn't getting in the lineup consistently up there with the Capitals. But he has some NHL experience. He's a good all-around player. He brings a good offensive game. He's got good speed. And I think really he came down to Hershey to play more, and he's done a pretty good job with the Bears so far from what I have seen. I like Sonny, and if he just continues to do the right things, he will find himself an NHL job next year. So moving on to number 19, Grant Cruikshank. Now, Cruikshank, what I have here is shorthanded king. He's the shorthanded king on the Bears. He leads, I believe, the league still with shorthanded goals. He's got good speed, good offensive game, and he's just great on the penalty kill. Cruikshank is a great player, and he's back for next year, and so I'm very excited about that. He's just an excellent player, and I'm really excited to watch him for the remainder of this season and also next year as well. Moving on to number 20, Andrew Crystal. Crystal, what I have here is he's a good playmaker. But I think the big thing with him is he just needs to learn to shoot the puck a little bit more. He passes a little bit too much, or way too much, I should say. There's chances that he has to shoot the puck, and he just doesn't. He passes the puck, and it gets a little frustrating. Like, I understand he's a playmaker, but I want him to go out there and to shoot the puck a little bit more. And I think if you do that, I think you're going to score more goals the more you shoot the puck. So I also have just continue to play the game the right way, and you will be in the NHL eventually. I don't know if he's going to be in the NHL next year. He might get a few games next year. I don't think he'll be in the NHL for the full season next year. I think you will see him in Hershey a little bit next year, just based off of what I think the Caps might do with a guy like Sonny Milano. Where if Milano keeps this up, will the Caps keep him in the NHL next year? Will he go somewhere else? I believe he's a free agent after this year. So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Sonny Milano. So Crystal, good playmaker. Shoot the puck more. Continue playing the right way. And you will find yourself in the NHL sooner rather than later. Moving on to number 23, Brett Leason. Brett Leason is very similar to a guy in Sonny Milano who has NHL experience, did not start the season with the Bears. Great offensive player, good all around, wins faceoffs, scores goals, keep doing good things, and you will be in the NHL soon. He's another guy that could be in the NHL next year if he just continues to do the right things, continues to score, continues to just play the game the right way, and you will find yourself in the NHL next year. Moving on to the captain of the Hershey Bears, number 27, Aaron Ness. Aaron Ness, what I have here is he's a good defensive hockey player, good veteran leadership, which you need from your captain. Your captain needs to have good leadership and be able to help out your younger players. But the big thing I have here is stay healthy. I feel like Aaron Ness gets hurt all the time. Stay healthy. I hope he can do that next year, but man, he's going to be out for the remainder of the regular season, maybe a few games in the playoffs, we'll see. But he's good defensively, good veteran leadership, just want him to stay healthy. Next year, I have number 31, goaltender Clay Stevenson. I thought the Caps were going to trade Charlie Lindgren at the deadline and give Clay Stevenson a chance to go up to the Capitals and be the backup, because I believe that Clay Stevenson is ready to be an NHL backup. He's great. Just keep doing the right things. You will be in the NHL soon. I think the Caps should have traded Lindgren and given Clay Stevenson the chance to be the NHL backup behind Logan Thompson. Next to number 34, Leon Mugli. Now, Leon Mugli was hurt for a little bit, so I haven't really been able to really watch him too much, and I haven't really seen too much. And so what I'm going to say is pretty basic. It's just keep working, keep developing. We haven't seen enough, but again, he's young. He's a prospect. Developing, keep playing the game the right way, and you will find yourself in the NHL sooner rather than later. Now to number 35, Mitch Gibson. So Mitch Gibson is a goaltender for the Bears. He's been great this year. He started with South Carolina. He's been great. We love him in Hershey. He's been great in net. The fans love him. And Mitch Gibson has just been absolutely incredible for the Bears this season. Moving on to the fighter. One of the two fighters, Dalton Smith, Sam Benton's coming later. Dalton Smith, he's fun to watch. And I have here, just keep fighting, keep being aggressive. Smitty brings the energy whenever he's in the lineup. I always have my eyes on him because you know what he brings to the lineup, and he is just so fun to watch. And I love the guy, I love his game, and I just keep fighting, keep being aggressive, and then he's fun to watch because he is very fun to watch. Moving on to number 40. Another Capitals prospect, Ilya Protas. Ilya Protas is a great player. He's got good size, great offensive game. And I just have keep working, and you're definitely going to be in the NHL next year. He has been very good for the Bears. He leads the team in, I believe, points and goals as well. He has been exceptional this year for the Bears. He's young. He's got good size, good offensive game. Just keep doing the right things, and you should be in the NHL next year. Now to number 41, Alex Suzdalev. Suzdalev has not been with the Bears the full season this year, but I think he's going to stay up with the group, so I figured I'm just going to keep him keep him in this video. So I just have here, continue to keep scoring, continue scoring, keep learning, and keep growing. Just the basics. If Suzdalev can just continue to grow his game, that's only going to make him stay in Hershey longer. I'm watching the Bears crunch right now, and Suzdalev just scored to make it 4-2. I'm filming this video on Friday. This will not obviously go up on Friday, but yeah, Suzdalev, you got to continue to score. You got to continue to just learn and grow, and you will find yourself in the NHL, or not the NHL necessarily, but you will definitely continue to play with Hershey if you can just continue to play the right way, and maybe you will be in the NHL at some point. Now we have the other fighter, Sam Bitten, number 43. Now I have the exact same things that I have with Dalton Smith here. Fun to watch, keep fighting, keep being aggressive. Sam Bitten is awesome. He was injured for a little bit of the season, had a hand injury, and so he was out for a little bit. Now that he's back in the lineup, he's fun to watch. Just keep fighting, keep being aggressive. I love Bitten, and I hope that the Bears bring him back next year, because you just can't let a guy like him go. Sam Bitten is so fun to watch, and I just don't know why they would not bring him back next year. Moving on to number 44, Bogdan Trinyaev. So with Bogdan, I love Bogdan. He's a great player, good offensive game, scores goals, maybe do a little more consistently, whatnot, but he's a good player. Keep playing your game, and I said definitely could potentially be NHL ready next year. I think he's definitely getting close to being NHL ready to be like a bottom six guy. I think he's getting close to that. We'll see if he gets a job next year of being that bottom six player. We have 3 left. We're moving on to number 45, Matt Strome. So obviously Matt Strome, one of the biggest goals he scored in 2024 to hoist the Calder Cup at home for the Bears. But that's not what I'm talking about in this video. I'm going based off of this season. So what I have here is he's good on the penalty kill, but I do want him to start scoring a little more consistently. He was having a really good start to the year. He was scoring consistently, and then he got hurt. And ever since he's gotten hurt, the scoring hasn't really been there like it was before he got hurt. And so just continue to score goals. He's actually had a way bigger role with Derek King as the head coach than what he had when Todd Nelson was the head coach. And then to the final 2 guys, number 47, John McDonald. John McDonald, good defensively, keep working, keep learning, keep growing. I don't know what all to say about John McDonald. He's a defenseman. Just continue to play your game. Keep learning, keep growing. Eventually you will get more, how should I put this? Eventually you will get you'll get more looks from other teams like in the NHL if you just continue to play the game the correct way. And to the final player, number 48, David Gucciardi. Same thing with McDonald. Just keep learning, keep working, keep playing your game, keep growing, and eventually teams will look at you and they'll see what you can do, and maybe you'll get an opportunity to play a little bit in the NHL down the line. So with him, it's just keep learning, keep growing, keep working on your game. Eventually you may have an opportunity to play in the National Hockey League. So that's it. That is all of the players that we discussed in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun making it. Let me know which player is your favorite, and let me know kind of what you guys think about these players and what you have liked about their game this season. And also let me know some things that you want to see these guys continue to work on, continue to do more consistently. So just let me know your thoughts on each of these players in the comments. But thanks, guys, for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.